man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the bad button. That's all you got to do is push the dice in.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. It's your boy, Coach Lee. You know what time it is again. Tuesday night, another episode of the Chickadee Chop Up. We hanging here to talk about anything and everything, usually driven by the viewers. But hey, man, we got a great show lined up for y'all tonight. Hopefully y'all all like it. You kick it with your boy and you do your damn thing. But before we can get it started, we got to get the crew up in here. Right off the top, we got the man here. He's got a name like no other. Well, man, Darth Villainous.
Yeah, I'm testing out some new names. I'm liking these names so far, Coach. How are you thinking about them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Liking it. And if it's a certain thing.
It keeps going on. You got the villain, Darth Villainous, residential hater. All these.
That's my favorite. That was my favorite.
But yeah, we're kicking it here Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I just finally got that. That's exactly why it says that because, Tuquan, Taco Tuesday. I like that.
Shout out to my man, too, man. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, y'all get your dub tonight. And before we can go and get the show started, we got to get the man up in here, his Celtics, hanging on for dear life tonight, I believe. My man, Chili Will. What's up, man?
How we doing, fellas?
How we doing today, Willie?
We good. Residential hater is definitely the one you got to go with, but we'll allow you this change for today because it's topical. It fits with the theme of what you're doing.
I like it.
I definitely like it.
So, how y'all doing on Taco Tuesday, though?
Hey, you know what? Doing well. No tacos today, but it's definitely Tuesday, and I'm on top of the world.
I feel you. They got me fully, fully Celtic out today, even though this is usually my Wednesday attire for the NBA show. But
let's get that good luck, man.
Something, man. It's ugly. It's all bad, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, Cooper's been deciding whether or not to wear his jersey tonight, and I'm like, hey, buddy, you gotta make up your own mind. You can't leave it now. It's gotta be a ride or die.
I don't know if he's been wearing it the whole time. Maybe don't because we've been losing the entire time.
No. He's been wearing it the whole playoffs.
Right. So then, okay. So we won those games. I get it, but
yeah. So I'm like, he's thinking that he wants to switch the mojo. So I think that's what his thing is. He doesn't want to wear it tonight to see if that helps anything.
Yeah. At halftime, if we still lose it, I'm taking this shit off.
Yeah, no, hey, I'm just like Coach. No tacos today. Me and Jamie's doing our dinner of choice. As always, we have it once a week, pork chops on the chop up day.
Wait a minute.
I like that.
Pork chops.
But he over here eating turkey burgers.
And turkey bacon.
That's turkey bacon.
Hey, it'll make you guys very happy to know that Jamie made green beans yesterday and she put regular bacon in them.
There we go.
Okay.
Slide a little bacon in your life.
Exactly. Hey, as long as it's past 6 o'clock and it goes to 2 p.m., I can eat whatever the heck I want, so it don't matter. The whole intermediate fasting thing is going excellent. I'm liking the diet so far. It took a little bit to get acclimated 2-3 weeks in, dealing with headaches and whatever, and switching to the decent stuff to drink. But You got to do what you got to do if you don't want to, plump
Gotta
up,
get
I
off.
guess.
Gotta get off them primes and bangs, bro. They're gonna kill you.
Bangs? I don't drink no bangs. I got these guys.
Oh,
Low Cal Monster.
Jesus.
It's like the go-to drink. But hey, man, I like the primes. But anyway,
It's a canned heart attack, man.
You got a point. I saw that there was a video out years ago that said something about that dude that drank the 20 Red Bulls. You could see his heart pumping out of his chest.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That guy's an idiot.
Why would you do that to yourself? It's just like you're asking yourself
ways to die.
Exactly. But no, I think we got some fun topics tonight to go into. I'm liking them a lot. But
that's funny.
Coach, why don't you start us off with who goes first tonight?
Who want to go first, man? I got all of it queued up and ready to go. So, man, we got yours, got mine. You know what? I can do mine first.
All right, let's hear it.
I do mine first. So, it wouldn't be a chop-up show without at least one food topic on here, man. Because the food brings out the best in everybody. So, for me, mine is kind of similar to the one we did. The 50. The food each state is recognized of.
Yeah.
Recognized for the number one food. So this is kind of similar on the same plate, but this one is, let me see where we go. The best sandwiches in every state. Your boy likes to eat. I like to do what I do.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
You done said sandwiches. I'm in.
You in?
There's a lot. There's a lot. You cannot go wrong with a cold cut. So I'm gonna like this topic a lot.
So this is a little bit different, a little interesting. Let me get it up on here. A little interesting because it actually has the ingredients as well.
Oh.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And where they recommend that you purchase it from.
Microdosing starvation. Just you're a fool.
So right off the bat, we got the good state of Alabama. With the barbecue chicken with white sauce, which I believe the barbecue with the white sauce was what they were known for on the other list that we did. Obviously, it consists of the key ingredients of chicken breasts, little seasonings, onions, tomatoes, coleslaw, all the other good things. One thing that I did know it had on it was a lemon juice and the Creole mustard. So have I actually had a barbecue with the white sauce on it before?
Yeah.
It's unique. It's mayonnaise based.
I don't got a problem with mayo based products.
You haven't worked in a restaurant before, have you?
Oh, because it goes bad, it looks crazy.
It separates and it just
I seen it.
Shake it up.
So a long time ago, I forget who said it, but somebody was like, if you like mayonnaise, put it in a jar and put it on the windowsill for a week. And I did it, and I didn't see it, and it looked bad, but that's not how I'm eating it. So I'm eating it together.
A little secret: if you ever go, I don't know if y'all have the Jack in the Boxes up there or not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we got a few around Cincinnati,
but we might travel.
So if you ever go to Jack in the Box,
yeah,
you're a little sketchy on the mayo. Tell them whatever you get, either substitute it with mustard or tell them no mayo onion sauce.
Okay.
And they have to make you something fresh.
Fresh mayo, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So
and we're losing.
Are you? How you doing, Mama Renee and Jesse? Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight as always.
Get the brooms out.
Nah, you gotta have faith, man. It ain't gonna be a repeat of last night.
Only down by 3. It ain't that bad.
My man Toot was on a warpath today.
I bet he was.
I left his ass alone. I said my one comment and then I left it alone.
Yeah, same here. I didn't poke the bear.
The only thing I said is that I said, look, it was mainly I did no shots at all. I was just like, hey, Will, I did say that I said they was going to get swept. And you're like, I can't believe the NBA let it happen. I'm like, I just had a feeling.
So sandwich don't look too bad. It's interesting. And they say where to get the best barbecue sandwich at. The best place is Big Bob's Gibson's Barbecue in Decatur. And the run-up is Miss Myra's Pit Barbecue in Birmingham. Those who may be going through Alabama. Now, this is one we talked about last night, Will. The Alaska the smoked salmon sandwich.
Yeah, this one sounds crazy.
Soft cream cheese, smoked salmon, cucumbers, and lemon juice, and it looks absolutely refreshing.
Yeah, man. I don't even eat
nice looking sandwich.
Yeah, I don't even eat it looks like a slider too, like a.
It does.
So, like, so you get more than one of them shits. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like 2 top buns too.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah.
Sign me up.
I'm in too, man. I'm in too. You can get this one. The best place is the Sultry Restaurant in Halibut Cove, and a run-up is the Glacier Brew House in Anchorage.
Motherfucker, gotta go to Alaska to get that shit. Give me the ingredients. I'll make that shit here.
Right, that part right there. Arizona, the Southwestern Panini. That don't even sound right, does it?
The Southwestern Panini. Yeah, not the first place I think about paninis.
Chopped cilantro, garlic cloves, jalapeno, lime juice, salt, mayo, chipotle puree, sugar, butter, Monterey Jack pepper cheese, and rotisserie chicken. That's a deal right there. That rotisserie chicken makes it.
It looks neat though. Like it looks like it's not like neat and compact. And I'm in.
Everything's accounted for.
Yeah, yeah.
I see the ingredients one more time.
The ingredients are chopped cilantro, garlic cloves, jalapenos, lime juice, salt, mayo, chipotle puree, sugar, butter, Monterey Jack pepper cheese, and rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, I'm sold.
Throw a little avocado on that thing, and it's bang.
It's already banging.
I have to try that.
You avocado
Arizona,
people.
huh? The best place to get this is Zook's in Phoenix, and the run-up is the Panini people in Phoenix.
And there ain't nothing wrong with avocado.
Nah, you guys have formed a little club.
Arkansas fried bologna sandwich. Okay.
Nope.
Classic.
I mean, yeah.
Bologna, American cheese, and mustard, but it's a thick cut.
But look, I don't go out to eat struggle food.
But you got to remember, it is Arkansas.
He said, what? I got to remember what?
It is Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So for them, the best place is Johnny B's Grill in El Dorado, and the run-up is Godwall's Grill in North Little Rock. I've had a barbecue bologna sandwich before.
I can see that being good.
And it's a thick cut, and it's amazing. We got California French dip sandwich. Ribeye steak, salt and pepper, dried oregano, dried sage, yellow onion, garlic, thyme, beef broth, the W sauce, the rotisserie sauce.
Dried? Are you supposed to
watch your sister's sauce?
Dried?
Yeah, watch your sister's sauce. Yeah.
Provolone and the hoagie rolls.
Yeah, give me it now.
Seriously though, are you supposed to eat sage? What the fuck?
Pretty sure it's just the flavor of the dip, but you might end up eating some.
Yeah.
Do you need something?
Cooper.
So
you got told hi again. Say hi.
Hi.
This is the Philly.
No, that's that French dip.
Oh shit.
See, the only place I can get a good French dip, and this sounds horrible to say, I gotta go to Arby's to even get one.
What?
That's about the only place I can go up here in Cincinnati to get a French
dip. With the mystery meat?
I mean, it kind of looks like roast beef, kind
of. Best place to get this is Felipe the Original in LA, and the runner-up is Cole's in LA. LA, I thought gonna be some with avocado or some type of club or something. Colorado Fool's Gold. Right off the bat, butter.
Stick of butter, babe.
Dry cured streaky bacon, smooth peanut butter, blueberry jam or jelly.
I hate it already.
You can put bacon in just about anything. I'm here.
Yeah. That's a no.
I'm here for it.
That's too much peanut butter.
It is a lot of peanut butter.
It is a lot of peanut butter. It is a lot of peanut butter.
But it's balanced by the now I'm very curious on this blueberry jam.
Yeah, same.
But
bacon bacon will give you the salt, and then
that's
the sweet will give you everything else from everything else.
That's a good debate for you guys. What's your favorite type of jam though?
Oh, it's always strawberries for me.
Strawberries for me. For as jam, strawberry. For as preserves, peach.
Ooh, peaches.
When
Yeah,
it comes to jam,
I
I
like
got a
some blue.
shocking one that you got to really look for to find it. Raspberry. But if I got,
Yeah,
but
raspberries.
if I got
Pretty
to
good
go
combo.
for one and I'm just going to the store to pick up some, I'm getting grape. I do like grape more.
Best jam is Space Jam. Jesse, go somewhere.
You can find this one at the Hey PB&J in Denver, and there is no runner-up.
Did
That
you
sounds
find it
about
here? Or
right.
you go fuck off, like.
Oh man, Connecticut style lobster roll: lobster, butter, scallion, green, salt, and pepper.
All right, what you know about this, Will?
About what? Lobster rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that your best lobster roll ain't coming from Connecticut.
fair enough.
I'll tell you right now.
They be coming from Maine, right?
Either Maine or where I'm at right now, Cape Cod.
Okay. And it says for this one, the best place to get it is the Lobster Landing in Clinton, and a runner-up is the Seven Seas Restaurant in Milford.
Milford, Connecticut?
Yes, sir.
Man, ain't no reason to go to Connecticut unless you're going to New York.
That's what I say about Houston. The only good thing about Houston is on the way to Galveston.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe
some states are fly-by states, man. Some places you just got to fly by them motherfuckers.
keep your hat down while you're driving this place.
Delaware, the Thanksgiving sub. Mayo.
Oh, wait, why is that theirs, though?
I know, right?
Because that's universal now. You can go get that just at D'Angelo's.
Mayo, Dijon mustard, roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, stuffing, gravy, and baby spinach. That sounds like a very heavy sandwich.
Take the cranberry out of that.
It's heavy. Why would you take the cranberry out?
I am not a cranberry fan.
What?
That makes that whole sub. That makes that whole sub.
You can make that at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, that's why it's a Thanksgiving sub.
Best place, Capriati's sandwich shop in Delaware, and no runner-up for this one either.
Man, the cranberry makes that whole sub pop, man. You can't have that sub without the cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
it's dry as hell without it.
It is.
Are you talking about the sub itself or the whole dinner?
The whole dinner, but mostly the sub.
Okay,
it's a moisture barrier.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what the gravy's for.
Well, you can do gravy too. Don't worry about it. Gravy can come along.
But the gravy is probably going to soak more into the
bread. You're better off just dipping it in the gravy. Now you're really having a fun time. Like that's.
I love having food conversations with Will.
In Florida, the Cubano: roast pork, butter, yellow mustard, honey glazed ham, dill pickle, Swiss cheese, and salt.
I'm about to piss off a lot of people that like this stuff, but I absolutely hate mustard. So if I just took mustard out of all the stuff that says they got mustard on it, I'd probably love all of them.
People who don't like mustard, I tell them maybe you just haven't had the right mustard yet, because there's different flavors and shit.
Yeah, really the kind that I do like though that I've had, it was like a spicy brown. I could deal with that stuff. That wasn't bad.
Hey, look, you ain't got to be a specific mustard, man. You just, just don't bail on the whole brand as a whole thing. Like,
I go through phases. I can go like a year where I just eat nothing with mustard, and I do 6 months of mayo. It's just whatever mood I'm in. It's weird.
No, that makes sense. It checks out though, because like your taste bud change a little bit. But I do I like honey mustard. Ken's honey mustard's crazy.
I don't like honey, so I don't like honey mustard.
If you dip it, it's not actually honey though.
The turkey gobbler from Lambert's.
Huh. Yeah, yo, he's not lying about that. It's crazy.
Well, it's like perked up when you said that. I believe it.
Yo, we done had sometimes we'll just, when we was kids, we would save up whatever little money we had after whatever debauchery we were doing, and whatever money was like, oh, we'll go get Lambert subs, and those were like full ass meals. Just one sub you could eat like twice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, especially when your stomach's shrinking because you barely eat all day.
Hey Jay, did you see that? He said it's amazing.
It is, yo, it's crazy.
For the Cubano, the best places is Versalles,
and you could buy
Miami.
That's the other fact too. This is why the other thing was crazy. You could buy the subs with food stamp card. You can't do that
That's even
everywhere.
better.
Yeah, yeah. But my fault. Go ahead. What we eating here?
That's the Cubano.
Okay, the Cubano. Yeah. Sounds
Now
good.
this
though.
one I'm mildly interested in Georgia, the pimento cheese sandwich.
Now, does Georgia have any connection to pimentos, or do they just do the sandwich for some reason?
I don't know if it has any connections, but in the Masters in Georgia,
Yeah,
and I know the pimento sandwich is supposed to be so good that they have it now to where you can order it and have it delivered to you.
that's crazy.
Cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, cream cheese, mayo, diced pimentos, onion powder, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, and salt and pepper.
You know what that sandwich needs? Cheese. It started off with 3 cheeses. It's crazy.
More
cheese.
cheese. That look too bad.
Nah,
For this one, the best place to get it is the Buttermilk Kitchen in Atlanta and the Fox Brothers Barbecue in Atlanta.
When your entire place establishment is named Buttermilk, it
sounds like diabetes.
It sounds like home.
I'm just reading this now, and I already love this sandwich.
The Kahlua pork sandwich.
Yeah, Kahlua pork sandwich.
Roast pork, salt, liquid smoke, water, and Thai leaves.
Liquid smoke.
It looks good. It's shredded.
That looks banging.
What in the world is a liquid smoke?
Got a actually barbecuing it.
I'm so confused, but I'm hungry.
You never eat when we do the chop-ups. No, we talk about food.
Nah, I just go clear my fridge out to chop up every time.
Oh,
water
man.
sandwich.
Water sandwich.
Liquid smoke. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for.
The Konos in Honolulu is the best place, and the run-up is Helena's, Honolulu as well. All right. Idaho, the Huckleberry sandwich. Didn't they do something with the huckleberries on the other one?
Somebody always sneaks some huckleberry in somewhere.
Huckleberry coleslaw, pulled pork, and huckleberry barbecue sauce.
Where's the fish?
Wait, if huckleberry adds a little sweet to the coleslaw, I'm in.
I believe it does. It don't look too bad.
Nah, it look like a grass sandwich, but
yeah, grass sandwich. Oh, the rabbit's food. The best place is Trillium in Boise, and the runner-up is the Cosmic Cowboy Grill in Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene. I was all one word. All right.
Man, I hope Ohio gets the BLT.
Now, Illinois is known for the Italian beef. I would say I totally agree. They are wonderful there. Beef slices, oxtails, onions, carrot, garlic, bay leaves, peppercorns, cloves, salt and pepper, and bell pepper.
Makes sense. Chicago is not short of Italians, so they better make it.
You gotta have them dip it for you too, man. Off the charts.
I saw that on that. I forgot his last name. Oh, Man versus Food with Adam. I forgot his last name. I saw him eat one of them sandwiches, and oh man, it looks insane. They don't even have chairs in the place. You have to stand while you eat these things so you don't get it all over your clothes.
Best place to get it is Al's in Chicago. Been there. And the run-up is Fabulous Freddy's in Chicago as well.
Ooh. Stay off of Old Block.
Stay off the Old Block. Indiana, the Hoosier sandwich. I've had this too, I believe.
Hoosiers
pork tenderloin, egg, milk, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, marjoram. You know what that is, Will?
Yeah, margarine. It's like a fake ass butter, but
I'm looking at that from afar. That looked like something else.
It's MARJO.
Oh, margarine. Yeah, it's not margarine. Yeah, margarine. I have no idea what that is.
Never heard of it.
Oregano, breadcrumbs.
I find out.
Mayo, ketchup, yellow mustard, onion, tomato, and pickle. And a
they lost Will and egg.
Yeah, egg just doesn't jive. Well, is it like fried egg on it or just egg?
No, it's part of it. Just said in this part of the batter.
In the batter, yeah, I can do that.
So the sandwich actually looks like this.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks like a schnitzel.
Yeah, very similar to it.
Marjoram, an aromatic southern European plant of the mint family, the leaves of which are used as a culinary herb.
Okay.
Did not see that coming as a mint plant, but
Best place is Nick's Kitchen in Huntington, and the run-up is Oasis Diner in Plainfield. And I've been to the Oasis Diner. It's good. It's got that. It's freshly made every day, fresh onion rings, and in-house root beer. I'm fat for a reason.
Yeah.
Iowa has a loose meat sandwich, ground beef, water, yellow mustard, sugar, onion, salt and pepper, ketchup, just says mustard by itself, mayo, and pickles.
I'm such a fucking child.
Okay.
It looks, why is that? It look like just ground
like a taco burger.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe.
Not even. It's
without the sloppy.
Joe, no sloppy.
What's that Hank Hill episode? All sloppy, but no Joe.
The best place is the Canteen Lunch in the Alley in Ottumwa. And the run-up is Miles Inn in Sioux City.
Sioux?
Oh, what the heck is going on here?
Ooh, this sounds good. Kansas burnt end sandwich.
Kansas burnt end. Ooh, burnt ends are crazy.
Brisket point, beef rub, spicy barbecue, and Monterey Jack cheese. That sounds good.
Coach Lee was saying shut up as soon as he heard brisket.
Yeah, the burnt ends are crazy. Too.
Like a roll is on in it.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys think about it, but pickle just elevates any sandwich it goes on.
It does.
I like my pickles on the side. I don't like the pickles on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a pickle on it guy.
I'm a guy that goes extra pickles, please.
I'm with you right there.
Best place is Arthur Bryant's in KC, and the run-up is Gates Barbecue in KC.
Those are the two places that I told you about from KC.
Been to both of those, right?
Bryant's. I haven't been to Bryant's. Bryant's supposed to be where like the uppity ups go. I kept it hood. I went to Gates.
Okay.
But if you look at them, they look like the exact opposite.
It does. That's too funny. Okay, I've had this before. The Kentucky Hot Brown. Bacon, roast turkey slices, tomato, salt and pepper, parsley, butter, flour, milk, heavy cream, picornia romana, and nutmeg.
That sounds Kentucky.
Yeah.
It looks good, though.
It doesn't even look like a sandwich.
They cook it in a spoon.
Open face.
Oh, I see the bread.
Yeah.
The best place to get it is Brown Hotel in Louisville and the Cafe in Louisville as well.
Imagine having to go to a hotel to get some food.
All right.
Oh, if that's the hotel, I'm fucking going then. Jeez.
Louisiana, the oyster po' boy. Mayo, pickles, horseradish, hot sauce, Dijon mustard, W sauce, lemon juice, garlic, salt and pepper, flour, cornmeal, Creole seasoning, eggs, and oysters.
The pickle party is a whole thing. I don't have time to get into it right now, but it's
was that a shrimp sandwich?
The pickle party's hilarious.
It's oysters. Fried oysters. Hey, pass.
I like seafood, but there's a lot of seafood I just don't trust.
Domelices, am I saying that correctly? In New Orleans, an old time grocery in Lafayette. Okay. Maine, lobster roll. Lobster, lime juice, salt and pepper, celery, and mayo.
Yeah, delicious.
That sounds good as hell.
And it's good. It is.
You can eat it, but it looks good.
Now let's see if they got the restaurants that will.
Yeah. Let me see if
Clam Shack.
Yep, been there.
Kennebunkport.
Kennebunkport. Yep.
I said it right. Hell yeah.
Kennebunkport. Yeah.
Reds Eats at
Wakasset. I haven't been to Red Eats, but I've been to Clam Shack and Kennebunkport.
Okay.
And I had the lobster roll, and it was delicious.
Maryland, the pit beef sandwich, beef top, sour cream, mayo, horseradish, salt and pepper, onion, tomatoes, and lettuce. Sounds like a messy sandwich.
It does.
You lost me at horseradish.
No,
Yeah.
what? What's
Looks like
that?
a dead
I don't
rat.
say what that looks like.
Looks like a dead rat. I'm good.
That meat look kind of bumpy.
Yeah, they need to smooth that out, figure some shit out.
The best place to get that is the Pioneer Pit Beef in Catonsville and the Chaps Pit Beef in Baltimore.
Hope that ain't a struggle meal.
Looks like it.
Massachusetts. Spucky,
Spucky, what the fuck?
salami, capicola, mortadella, and mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
It looks like a panini
Yeah, they
or
got
even
lazy.
a Reuben.
They got lazy.
It looks like they need more in it.
Yeah.
Best place is Cuddy's in Brookline Village.
Brookline. I used to live right next to Brookline. Brookline's the next town over from where Took grew up. Me
Okay.
and Took, yeah.
Nebo, Casina, and Enoteca in Boston.
Oh, I don't
Runner
even
up.
know where that is at. That's
Sounds kind of
wild.
uppity.
It do. I'm trying to think of just that's downtown. Yeah, I know where that's at.
And Cuddy's got the picture with Guy Fieri.
I know, right? Don't nobody go to Nebo. Unless you
Michigan, the Detroit ham sandwich. Ham slices, white cheese, butter, mayo, yellow mustard, and pickles.
That's too much of that. Whatever that is, it's way too much. They got lazy.
Yeah. Best place to get this is Mike's Famous Ham Place in Detroit and Lyle's in Detroit.
Bring your own water.
Bring your own water. Yes, absolutely. Minnesota, the fried walleye sandwich.
Okay.
Just hearing that made my mouth water.
You must be high on the walleye.
Walleye, flour, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt and pepper, tomatoes, left greens. What's wrong with the right greens? And lemon.
Weird. Only left greens.
Oh, it's a fish sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
There ain't nothing like going out on a lake in Minnesota, catching your own walleye and setting it, skinning it, doing everything up and frying it right there. It's insane.
Really?
Yeah, it's an experience. It's fun, but you got to go. It's ice fishing, though. That's the thing. You got to be able to sit out there.
Minnesota, of course it is.
Yeah, you got to be able to go out there and that ice fishing and make it up yourself. It's a completely different experience. It's awesome.
Yeah. I got a buddy that lives up in Duluth, and I was texting him this weekend, and he was telling me that it's starting to get warm there. I go, warm? What's warm? He's like 71 with a nice breeze. The best place to get it is Mac Fish and Chips in Twin Cities, and the 400 Tavern in Twin Cities.
Twin City.
Minnesota, ooh, I've seen this on TV. The pig ears sandwich.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
It's actually pig ears, hot rub, butter, brown sugar, chicken stock, hot sauce, and chili sauce.
I love everything on that list but the pig ear.
Forget it.
Like,
Good meat.
and they don't look fully cooked, bro. So I'm definitely out.
It's boiled.
Yeah, why the fuck would you do that?
It's even worse because then it just turns into slop.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It gets like the gelatin on it, probably.
Gelatinous pig ear shit. Get that shit out of here.
Best place, the Big Apple Inn in Jackson.
Do
That
better,
sandwich
Mississippi.
is actually, I believe, it's been in the family for like 3 generations. The people that make this.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the guy right there. I want to say his grandfather or his great grandfather was Filipino.
Get this cut rate Tiger Woods off my screen.
I just tripped out that he was in Minnesota. I mean, in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Missouri, the Gerber.
Gerber.
Garlic, ham slices, provolone, and paprika.
They better call it the Gerber, not the Gerber. If it's the Gerber, I'm gonna think it's gerbil meat, and I'm not eating that shit.
It probably is a Gerber.
And if it's the Gerber, I still think it's a baby.
Best place to get this sandwich is in Ruma's Deli in St. Louis or Gioli's Deli in St. Louis.
Go back to the picture right quick, because that looked weird.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, that looks not.
Looks like rainbow sherbet ice cream.
Is that the cheese on top of it melted?
Gotta be.
That looks
But
like
something looks like really moist.
it looks like it's skin, bro. I'm done. I'm not doing that.
I
I'm out.
don't look like ham, huh?
Nah, keep the Gerber to yourself.
Mystery Meat Mondays.
Montana pork chop sandwich. That sounds
Yes,
good.
now
Hell
I'm
yeah.
back in.
Butter, onion, pork chop, flour, mayo, whole grain mustard, and salt and pepper. Oh, that looks good.
I have never had whole grain mustard, but I'm willing to try it just for that sandwich.
Yeah,
real
that sandwich
good.
looks where it's at.
Best place to get this one is Freeway Tavern in Butte on the Pork Chop John's in Butte. Butte. Nebraska, the Reuben sandwich.
Reuben.
Mayo, ketchup, horseradish, hot sauce, W sauce, shallot, pickle, paprika, salt beef slices, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, salt and pepper.
Got a question.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
What is
For
clutch?
the above that one ingredient, shallot.
Shallot?
Yeah, never heard of that.
Shallot?
Like an onion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like an onion. Yeah, like a
Kind of. It almost looks like a teardrop in the shape.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Hey man, we big boys for a reason.
Mhm.
But you guys do eat your vegetables.
I had no idea about shallots till I became a fat kid and started watching all these videos.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody make foods with shallots. Now I want shallots.
Best place to get it is the Crescent Moon in Omaha or the Walner's Neighborhood Grocery and Deli in Omaha.
Okay.
Nevada patty melts,
Basic.
onion, butter, apple cider vinegar, ground beef, salt and pepper, Swiss cheese, and mustard.
You know, that's a pass for me.
It's not like a pungent, like I don't know, like a tangy. I don't know. Yeah, I must have.
Sound tangy and mustard.
Yeah.
I could get
musty
a better patty melt in Ohio.
Yeah, probably.
Best place is Dupar's in Vegas or the Cracker Box in Carson City. New Hampshire, fried haddock sandwich. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's another dish.
Coleslaw, tartar sauce, haddock, flour, cornstarch, paprika, cayenne pepper, and salt and pepper.
It's the first time we've seen cayenne pepper on this list. I was waiting
Cayenne.
for it.
Man, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm in there.
And then it's got the pickle on the side,
Pickle on the
just
side,
like
like I
that.
like it. Yeah.
Just like that Frisch's sandwich I was telling you guys about back during Lent. The two
Yeah.
pieces of the fish on the side. Oh man, that looks good as hell. I want a fish
Is
sandwich.
that a brochet bun? A brioche bun?
Brioche, yeah, it looks brioche, yeah.
Looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like a butter on it.
Sold.
Best place to get it is Nado's in Manchester or Petey's Summertime Seafood in Rye.
Place named Rye is hilarious.
Then Jersey, the Italian hoagie.
No need to go to Jersey, but if you need to go to Jersey, I guess.
Red vinegar, oregano, prosciutto, capricola, salami, provolone cheese, tomato, onion, lettuce, hot cherry pepper hoagie spread.
Now that looks
Like something you
banging
can make at
too.
the house. Probably charge you $15 for that.
Yeah, they gave you every slice of meat in their building.
You're right. Probably could make that at home, but it does look good though.
Yeah.
The best place is Cosmos Italian Solomera in Hackensack or the White House Subs in Atlantic City.
Yeah, stay out of Hackensack. Just go to Atlantic City.
New Mexico, turkey and green chili sandwich. Green chili is on everything there. Green
Really?
chilies,
That makes sense.
yeah. And then that and then pour cheese over everything. Green
Not mad at
chilies,
them.
turkey breasts, smoked Gouda cheese, white American cheese,
Gouda.
avocado, and salt and pepper. I kind of like the sound of that.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm in.
Yeah. Nice little sandwich
Yeah.
with some red soda water.
Mm.
Best place to get this is Relish in Albuquerque and slow roasted bocadillos in Albuquerque.
So basically Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Yeah. Ain't much there. It's either Santa Fe or Albuquerque. New York, the pastrami on rye, pastrami, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, butter, mayo, sweet pickle relish, and chili sauce.
That literally sounds like the most New York thing ever.
It does, and it's like
Everything
a heart
about that.
attack.
Everything about that was in New York.
That's a thick sandwich.
Yeah. Prosciutto.
Cats in New York City and hometown barbecue in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house.
That's right.
Again, they look opposite. Cats look like it was in Brooklyn, and the other one look like it was in.
North Carolina, the barbecue pork sandwich, onion, bay leaves, mustard powder, smoked paprika, pork shoulder, ketchup, red vinegar, W sauce, and brown sugar. That sounds like a good sandwich as well.
It's all over the place, though.
You know, you get two halves of Carolina, though, because one half of Carolina is really good with barbecue. The other half of Carolina is damn good with seafood. So it's a tale of two stories here. They went with the barbecue side, but I don't disagree.
Now, was that all of Carolina or just North?
It was North.
Yeah, North is
known for the barbecue.
Yeah, they get more barbecue-y in the North.
Stammy's in Greensboro and Lexington barbecue in Lexington.
Yeah, I ain't been
nothing nice about Lexington.
North Dakota, Sloppy Joe. I wonder this where it originated from.
I doubt it.
Onion, bell pepper. We know how Sloppy Joe's made. We ain't going to all that.
Yeah. Well, look, they're doing it right though.
Yeah, what is that on there? Is that onions?
We thought we were over, but we had to go back.
Crispy onions.
Crispy onions. Okay.
Crispy.
Okay.
Oh, and the bell peppers too.
Might be in there.
Sign me up.
Fabulous Kegs Drive-In in Grand Forks and Jumbo's in West Fargo. Barbecue. That's a trailer.
Hey, some of the best food I ever seen came out of a trailer like that.
Ohio, the Polish boy.
I'll just ruin this for me. This is supposed to be the
BLT. The smoked kielbasa sausages, French fries, barbecue sauce, and coleslaw.
Oh, I'm in.
Bro, it is so messed up. I don't know how that went over my head. Ohio does love their kielbasa, man.
Oh, that's I'm definitely in with that. That sauce looks good, and I love kielbasa, and that's a whole bunch of yes.
Eddie's Polish Boys in Cleveland and Mabel's Barbecue in Cleveland.
Well, I've never been up to Cleveland, so I've never had either of them two places.
Oklahoma chicken fried steak sandwich. It's by country as hell.
Yeah, you can't be chicken frying everything.
I love it.
Cube steak, egg, milk, flour, salt and pepper, lettuce, and sriracha.
Listen, my mother.
Like chicken is hilarious.
Listen, my mother was a hillbilly, so chicken fried everything or steak fried and all that, I love it.
Chuck House Restaurant in Oklahoma City or Savoy's in Tulsa.
I think I fucked Coach up for a minute.
You broke me for a minute. Oregon, the grilled Tillamook cheddar and sandwich. Garlic, salt and pepper, salsa, pepperoncini, and Tillamook cheese. Oh, it's a meatless sandwich. Oh, it's a grilled cheese sandwich.
That's a grilled cheese.
Okay, well, you know what?
That's a fancy grilled cheese.
It's like a grilled cheese with extra steps, though.
Extra steps. You gotta have some tomato soup with it.
Yeah.
Best place to get it is Bunk Sandwiches in Portland.
Bunk.
Grilled cheese grill in Portland.
You can get the bunk out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. Bunk like a corner store, by the way. Look at go back up. Bunk is the corner store. That's a corner store.
It's pretty good to get your souvenirs.
They look like a trailer.
What is happening in that town?
Now, this is no brainer. Pennsylvania is the Philadelphia cheesesteak.
That was a no-brainer.
If this wasn't the case, I was gonna check out of his list and go to the bathroom.
What's the place? John's Roast Pork in Philadelphia and Tony and Nick Steaks in Philadelphia.
And there's other places too that.
What's the two that's right across the street from each other?
Yeah, I forget the names of them, but
one claims to be the other one versus the one that the originator or something.
Yeah, they always fighting.
And one does slices and one does cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer slices, but I hear cheese whiz is good. But I'm a American.
If I
cheese
do
slice
cheese
guy.
whiz, it's got to be cheese whiz if I made it. It can't be the stuff in the jar. It's too salty.
Yeah, way too salty. The meat's already salty too, so like.
Yep. Rhode Island, the Italian grinder.
There's definitely some Italians in Rhode Island.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hoagie rolls, mayo, ham, salami,
mob
pepperoni. Okay. Provolone, lettuce, tomatoes, pepperoncini, Italian dressing, salt and pepper, crushed red pepper.
Little fun
Sign
fact.
me the fuck up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Rock with that.
Little fun fact: the Italian mob that Whitey Bulger was informing on to get them out because he wanted the Italians out. One of their home bases was in Rhode Island.
Really?
Yeah.
Had to wipe the drool off a little bit, didn't it?
You had older, buddy?
Yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah.
my go-to, like, I know this is a bad thing to say because it's Subway, but my go-to at Subway is Italian BMT. I love an Italian anywhere. I love it.
I don't like a lot of things from Subway, but if I do, the Italian's pretty good.
So we got
See, Will's been to one of these.
Vermicelli's at Rosario in Providence and Ocean Steak Sandwich Company in Providence.
I have not.
You know what? I'm seeing that right there. I felt like I disrespected Will one time. I know where he's from, and I'm like, oh, shit, Will, you're a big Providence fan then, aren't you? And he was like, bro, I'm from Cape Cod. I like Boston College. Or I don't like Boston College.
Also, I
should like Boston College, but I like Florida.
Yeah, Florida
Gators. That was an accident. It is in Rhode Island. I apologize.
Nah, I don't really do Rhode Island that much. Yeah, I'm a Boston kid, so born and raised in the city, like in the city. But moved down here, get away from it all. Nice and quiet by the beach.
South Carolina, the pulled pork sandwich with mustard sauce. I'm curious what mustard sauce is. Pork shoulder, barbecue rub, Dijon mustard, brown sugar, white vinegar, liquid smoke, salt and pepper, green cabbage.
Yeah, mustard's already a sauce, so what do they do to it? That's like a messy ass plate, but I think I'm in.
Best place to get it is Southern Belly Barbecue in Columbia and Pugin Smokehouse in Charleston. Hey, got some promise there. South Dakota pheasant salad sandwich.
I'm out.
Ew. Allspice, salt and pepper, pheasant breast, salad greens, red cabbage, dried cranberries, and toasted hazelnuts.
Why is it
hard pass?
Why is the people are we still eating pheasant?
Hard pass. It looks like a chicken salad.
Hey, it's a delicacy in the state, eh?
That's what they say. Best place is the Pheasant Restaurant and Lounge in Brookings. No runner-up.
I wonder why.
People don't be making pheasant sandwich.
Tennessee, not surprised here. Nashville hot chicken. Chicken breast, buttermilk, hot sauce, flour, salt and pepper, brown sugar, cayenne powder, chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, pickles, and coleslaw.
See, I'm sorry. That's how you know you're getting a damn good sandwich with those three spices in particular. Cayenne pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. That's a damn good mix right there.
It looks good, too.
With the fries, getting the sauce on. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Princess Hot Chicken in Nashville and Party Fowl in Nashville. I like that name. Party Fowl. That's what they got for the Tejas. What Tejas got? Brisket sandwich.
Coach ain't surprised.
We're going to say Franklin's or something like that. Is Franklin on here? Places to get it. La Barbecue in Austin and Style Switch in Austin. It's amazing how Austin is like considered the barbecue capital of the state.
Do you disagree?
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
As for tourists, the best barbecue is going to be in East Texas.
Pigeon Sammy.
So who's got better then? Is it going to be San Antonio or Austin?
I would probably say San Antonio.
The only reason I said that's because that's
I'm
where
sorry,
HBK
Austin.
is from.
My bad.
I only brought up San Antonio because that's where Shawn Michaels is from. Kind of throw my favorite WWE star there.
Ooh, prayers to Guam tonight. They're getting directly hit by a Category 4 typhoon. In 3 hours, our military men are sheltered in place, and many could not get off the island in time. Ooh,
Really?
Category 4.
That's a big typhoon.
Yes, there's a big one.
All you can do is try to tie yourself down or something.
Yeah, stay above water if you can.
Utah, the halibut sandwich with fry sauce.
Again, these sauces, these adjectives, fry sauce, I don't understand.
Got pickle brine on it.
Mm.
Okay. Best place is Arctic Circle in Salt Lake City and Crown Burgers in Salt Lake City. They look like
Salt Lake City.
like a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City gets all the love out there in Utah, but that's really all they got.
I love that they didn't try hard with the name here. The Vermonter.
Vermont cheddar, over roasted maple turkey, apple, pickle red onions. That sounds good. I'd try that.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
That's another state that just seems boring as fuck.
Boring. They smoke lots of weeds in Vermont.
Say that again.
They smoke lots of weed in Vermont.
Really?
Yeah.
Got to, huh?
Isn't
it where Bernie's from?
Who?
Bernie Sanders.
Probably.
I think he is.
I thought he was Pennsylvania.
I thought he was from Vermont.
If Jesse's here, he'll tell us in no time.
Who is that?
If Jesse's still here, he'll tell us. That's his favorite person in the world.
Oh, Bernie is? Feel the burn.
Yeah.
He's born in Brooklyn.
No, you're right. That's why his accent.
Brooklyn.
Yes,
but he was representative for Vermont.
Okay.
He went there for the tweets.
Yeah, and apparently the sandwich.
Best place to get it: Craftsberry General Store in Craftsberry and Klingler's Bread Company in South Burlington. Virginia ham biscuits and country ham slices. It looks good.
It's so
Kind of
basic.
give up.
The only way that good, that better be Bisquick and not just regular biscuits.
Old Chickahominy House in Williamsburg and JM Stock Provisions in Charlottesville. Washington salmon sandwich, mayo, lemon, avocado, radishes. I'm out right there. Salmon fillet and rocket. That sandwich look kind of musty. Best place to get it is Market Grill in Seattle and Highliner Public House in Seattle. West Virginia sausage biscuit.
Come on.
Huh. They mailed it in. Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do stuff on a biscuit. It's a good breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. Other than that, it's just basic.
See, the problem is you're only doing one. If you eat food on a biscuit, you gotta have multiple biscuits, multiple sandwiches like that.
Like have multiple shit on the biscuit.
Treat them like sliders, man.
Yeah, gotta have variety. Yeah. Now you get tired of eating it.
You say you don't want it on the biscuit. Try a Chick-fil-A sandwich on the biscuit for the breakfast thing. Yeah, them minis,
especially the minis.
The minis, boy.
Tudor's Biscuit World in Charleston, and the Susie's Hamburgers in Charleston. Wisconsin Grill, Wisconsin cheddar sandwich.
Surprise.
That is good though.
Yeah, it looked like it couldn't hold the
top you up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of hungry NFL fans eating those here now.
Yeah, they better make something cheesy. They're Wisconsin.
That's
if their sandwich wasn't cheesy, I'd be disappointed.
So, dude, a Bears person that goes with the making draft pick better just walk up and be like, "What's up, all you cheesy motherfuckers?"
Best place to get it is at Melted in Madison and Club Charlie's in Milwaukee. Wyoming just says beef sandwich.
Expect something extravagant where the state where Josh Allen came from. Hell no.
Yeah,
Keep it basic.
it's very basic. Mangy Moose in Teton Village and T. Joe's Steakhouse and Saloon in Cheyenne.
Boo.
And that's
That-
it, guys.
That concludes.
That's a
That
long list.
concludes.
My apologies.
Yeah,
No,
nah,
that
hey,
was fun. I think the
But
one
I
that
see a
got me
couple of
though.
sandwiches I'm gonna make.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think hey, yeah, share that link within the group so I can go find them again.
Absolutely.
I didn't mean to lose my cool and my shit over here in the loose meat sandwich thing. There's a side story behind that thing. I'll tell y'all later.
you'll be fine.
It's freaking hilarious.
Pretty sure we all forgot about it till you brought it back up.
Oh, I had to bring it back up because of how freaking much I lost it. I freaking peeled over like a heart attack.
Now I'm gonna have to try to go to maybe go to Sprouts or Whole Foods if I can find me some blueberry jam.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I've had some before. It's pretty good.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I bet
It's sweeter than you're expecting because I feel like you're expecting tart, but they sweeten it up. It's pretty.
I'm a fan of the blueberry.
Yeah, blueberries a good fruit.
We're gonna take our first break for tonight, everybody. We're gonna be back in about 15 or 20. I guess next up we're gonna roll with Jiggity Jake, man.
Hell
Come do
yeah.
his thing. We'll be back about 15, 20. Appreciate y'all hanging tough with your boys.
I'll be right there.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Gritty checking in. This Friday I'm live with STWF Media, man. Little interview coming soon. Everybody, y'all tune in. Man. We got some big coming. Let's get it.
Little Tecmo Bowl for you, little throwback.
I was digging it. What do you want? look who dropped by. Say hi, Cooper. Give him
What's
a wave.
up, man?
All right, go watch a Roblox thingy.
So this next one, man, Jake, I'm glad you picked this topic, man. It's one of my favorite topics. I like to get my nerd on. I know Will, he's up here with it.
Yeah.
But
no, I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite series of all time. I can't wait to bring it up.
well,
So,
you may proceed, sir.
originally, I was going to talk about the boring ass year of 1996, and about the only good thing that happened that year was that I was born. Coach would say the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, but I think I'm better than that. But I switched my topic last minute. I switched my topic last minute.
Thank
and
God.
it's going to be a little bit of a tough one because what I was kind of going for is ranking the Star Wars movies, episode 1 through 9. But Coach found a list that put the movies that are all out there. So you got the Solo movie in there, you got Rogue One, and they also got the cartoon. What's that called? I forgot what they were called. What's that series called? Clone Wars. The Clone Wars movie.
All
as
of
well.
all basically all their material. Well,
Yeah.
like not most of their material. Okay, all their connected material. All right.
Yes, and I am from what I'm seeing when I look through the list the first time around, I highly hated it because when I go ahead and I make up my own list, I'm only going to be doing episodes 1 through 9. But the list that Coach has, out of the original 6, the one I like the least is number 1 on this list. But you guys are going to have to wait and find out to see what that movie is.
I just know where the other most recent 3 should be, and that's dead ass last.
And they're not.
Absolutely.
So you'll be, I don't know if you checked out the list, Will, but you're going to be highly upset just as I was. So we're going to try to roll through this list fairly quickly. Will, Coach, if you guys have seen the new movies, be more power to you to put them on your own personal list when we get to that point after we go through this list. So, number 12, Star Wars The Clone Wars,
Loved
2008.
Loved it.
I did not see that.
So Clone Wars is a whole series, and
Goes in a lot of the gap.
it fills in a lot of space in between episode 2 and 3. So in between,
I did see the cartoon, I just did not see the movie.
this is considered the movie.
Yes, apparently there was a movie because these are the movies. So,
Clone Wars. All right, yeah, it just crams some of the that's in the show in the movie, but it's all part of the same little time period.
But yes, this is number 12. I haven't seen it. I can't judge it being at the bottom. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's animated, so pretty good.
I do not like this being here because personally I was a fan of the movie. Number 11, episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, people hate this movie. I like it. I don't like it being 11, but I understand.
You know, a lot of people really dislike the movie just strictly based off one character, and as Jar Jar
Yeah.
Binks. I love the character.
Did you see, Coach? Did you see that they gave him redemption?
By making him a Sith, supposedly?
Nah. Wait, not Jar Jar. The guy who played Jar Jar was the guy in the episode of The Mandalorian this season that helped Grogu escape. He was the one who
really.
That's the same guy who played Jar Jar.
Oh, I did not
And
see. Will up here with it.
They gave him a shining, beautiful moment where he actually got to save Grogu. Everyone. If Jar Jar Binks is Star Wars' least favorite character, then pretty much everyone's favorite character is Grogu at this point, and he helped Grogu escape the Jedi Temple when everyone was getting killed during Order 66.
Interesting.
Yeah. Pod racing. Continue going forward.
Like I said, I mean everything about that movie, I was like, I personally liked it.
Yeah, the movie was fire. It had one of the best villains ever. You had Darth Maul.
Yeah.
You had the death of Qui-Gon, which set into motion so many things, including what happens with Anakin, because the closest thing that he was going to have to a father figure would have been Qui-Gon. He did not get it. All he got was a brother figure who was not ready to deal with him. It basically set everything into motion. Qui-Gon.
Yes. And he was Anakin's biggest proponent too.
Yeah. So
and also complete like bow to Liam Neeson playing that part. He absolutely
Liam
killed it.
Legend. Yeah, legend.
And then spoiler alert for the Obi-Wan series, waiting until the end to get exactly all we wanted, which is to see him as a Force ghost. Incredible.
Yeah, we finally got to see him as a Force ghost. They waited way too long for that, but I was glad they did it.
Yes. And it was crazy because he kept saying to everybody, no, I'm not in the movie. I didn't get a call. I'm not there. And he made everyone believe that he wasn't there. And it freaking worked. It's one of the rare times that ever worked.
Yeah, he had to. He had to shut it down. But hey, sister, up in the building.
Moving on to number 10, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, 2019.
The fact that this is ahead of Phantom Menace is absurd. Absurd.
It's despicable.
Yeah.
I have nothing nice to say about the new series, so we're going to keep trucking along unless you guys got something to say about it.
Nope, carry it forward. They did a black man dirty.
All right, here we go. And this is one that absolutely hurts. Number 9, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I love this movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I like the first one better, but this is a good movie.
It was just kind of, this was the full stepping stones. This is where you could see Anakin starting to make his turn. You could see him getting angrier and angrier and him not being able to control it, which is falling more towards the dark side. I mean, it's just, you're just getting more of the preparation of the wheels turning to see where everything went for the original series of 4 through 6. It's just the domino effect was absolutely perfect for 1 through 3.
So during these movies, everyone, when they were out, I remember everyone almost unanimously hated Hayden Christensen. Like they did not like him as the character that's going to turn into eventually Darth Vader. But over the years, they fell in love with him, I guess, because he did an interview and they lost it. The fans went crazy. It was at a Comic-Con and the fans went nuts and were happy to have him back. And my man cried on stage. He was like, because he had been through so much of them hating him for all them years that they finally gave him his due. So now when they found out that he was going to be involved in the Obi-Wan show, they lost their minds and he felt vindicated. So that was good for him.
I freaked out when they were doing that mini training scene during Obi-Wan Kenobi because I saw him come out. But me, even though I thought in episode 2 his acting was shoddy at best, because I think he was still fresh to the game of being an actor. He got in a real big high-profile movie, and he just didn't know how to control his speaking in certain terms with that character. But he was good other than that. And then that scene that he had with Obi-Wan in that training scene fight, the memory.
Yeah.
It was insane. I freaked out. As soon as that episode started, I was glued to the TV and was like, why couldn't that have just been 20, 30 minutes straight of that episode?
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Coach, you got anything to add?
No, I actually agree with Will as far as like how it sets everything in a play, and like you mentioned, his struggles as the actor. But I think that movie, because he did get so much pushback from it, because it's his second one, so there was higher expectations for him. They gave him the benefit of the doubt on the first one, so now this is the second one. Like, where's the character growth at? And I think that kind of helped set everything into play, going forward.
Yeah.
Moving on, number 8, Solo, 2018.
This is a better movie than it gets credit for.
It is.
This is another one that I haven't seen, but Coach talked
Ron
it up
Howard
enough for me to
directed.
want
I
to
didn't
go
know
and see
that.
it.
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing about this movie, even more crazy. First of all, this movie is the most powerful version of Darth Vader we've ever seen, because you never really get to see him, even in the original movies. Like, he's always moving slow.
Very little screen time.
Yeah, very little screen time, and especially fighting. He had one little fight with Luke, who at the time is not even prime Luke yet. So it wasn't very much, and then he fucking sticks the Emperor and throws him down a shaft or whatever. Should have definitely made sure he was dead, but whatever. I digress. That's how bad the next 3 movies are. Anyways, but in this movie, he's like prime Vader. He came through. He leveled everything in that tunnel. He was just throwing people here and there. I do have one little problem. Like, maybe he didn't know what that little trooper guy was trying to pass along. But you think that the all-powerful Darth Vader, who can pull a starship out of the sky, would have stopped the man from handing off the most important information ever delivered to the rebellion. But we'll move on. There's holes for everything. But the funny thing about this movie is that this entire movie was made to fix a mistake that George Lucas made. You realize that, right?
What was the mistake?
The mistake was how easily
the Death Star was
defeated. The Death Stars can be defeated.
Because they had the
plans. They literally had to make an entire movie to explain the stupid ass mistake that he made back then. That the Death Star could get destroyed fucking twice by the same move, and it was simple as shit.
Makes sense.
That's a nice piece of information to know going into watching that movie now.
Yeah.
Moving on to number 7. Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Another one that I really liked. I did like the newer movies, or those newer movies back when they were newer when I was a kid. I liked all 3 of them. I thought they were very good because those were my generation of Star Wars. And when I went back and watched 4 through 6, I was able to pick and choose the ones that I really, truly liked. But this one, I think 7's kind of I think it could go up to the top 5 in my personal opinion, because this is where you could see the true turn. I watched a whole bunch of like what ifs on the thing or on YouTube, and I feel like there were a whole bunch of things that could have stopped Anakin from turning to the dark side in Episode 3. But it's so cool seeing where that movie ended up going, and then seeing what ifs and just getting lost in the rabbit hole of YouTube of Star Wars what ifs. It's insane. But this movie, I thought it was incredible. You saw the full turn. You got one of the best fight scenes in Star Wars history with Obi-Wan and Anakin on the Red Rock, and it was just,
I agree with everything you said, but the fact that there was a bunch of moments in this movie where it could have, if you watch, so in between this is the Clone Wars, the movie, and also the cartoons. If you watch the cartoon, you see there was so many mistakes made before this movie that could have, it was already going to happen. Yeah, sure, maybe some of the dealings with his wife, with Padme and stuff like that, but in the end, everybody stayed who they were, and that's the problem. They were who they were. Oh, I guess the one person who could have changed things was Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan didn't change for himself, and you learn that in Clone Wars. There's a moment where he lost the love of his life because he would not give up on what he believed the Republic to be. And so when it comes to that, he wasn't going to change that for Anakin either.
Now, Will, I'm going to give you something because I love this what if. I'm going to send you the link and everything because you're going to love it too. They said there was one thing that could have saved Anakin from going to the dark side, and it started in Episode 1 when they brought him back. You want to know what it was?
Yeah.
It was that they said no to Obi-Wan, and they let Mace Windu take him and put him under the training because Mace Windu had influence from the dark side, which is why he has that one fighting style that no one else has, and he could have taught Anakin, and Anakin would have respected and listened because he would have had a father figure instead of a brother figure raising him the entire time.
Yeah, look, I understand, but I don't know that Mace would have. Mace was one of the ones that voted against him.
Yeah.
So I don't know that Mace would have treated him that way. The only person that I think that could have done it was Qui-Gon. I think that's the only one, and I think that's the one way.
Not even Yoda with what he was able to do with Luke.
Yoda was only able to do what he did with Luke because of the failures of what happened with Anakin. He learned.
Correct. Yep.
Fair enough.
He learned.
No, when you see this, what if, you'll see more of it and understand what I was saying.
Trust me, I've seen the what ifs.
You to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so you've seen that one?
Yeah, and like,
all right.
So my only thing is just that like it needed to be Qui-Gon. Also, there's another. If you really want to get into the weeds, there's another crazy story that the truth is everyone thinks that Anakin turned into the dark side broke the prophecy, but it didn't.
Because he was the one that finished him off in 6.
He finished everything though. Like he actually did bring balance to the Force. It's just that it was via him going to the dark side. He did bring balance to the Force. He went
to the dark side. He took care of Sidious.
He just
and
killed
he died
a
right there.
bunch of Jedis and kids first. That's it. Like,
He kind of.
Yeah.
All right. We digressed a little too much on that one, audience. We are sorry.
Nah,
Moving on to number 6.
Look, if you were here for it, you were here for it. All of
it. Yeah. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I will ruin my list right now. This is number 1 on my list.
Yeah, Returns part. Yeah, it's a classic. Too good.
This is the best. This is the cap off of the original. This is where it should have stopped and went and ended. Don't get me wrong. I have respect for 7 through 9. I just don't like it because they just copied off the original. But I think 6 deserves to be at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, with you. This was a great movie. I enjoyed it. Isn't this the one where he came back after an injury?
Harrison? He
got injured. Actually, go back down. I think I messed something up too. Rogue One was the story that's all about the mistake of what did I? Oh, Solo. Yeah, I messed up with Solo. Solo's its own thing. Yeah, Solo was okay.
But Coach Lee did give me its stamp of approval, so I will go and watch it and enjoy it, I believe.
Yeah. So everything that I said about like,
just re-say it again.
Yeah. Well, the movie being made
Solo.
It's not Solo. Yeah, that's about Rogue One, not Solo.
Okay. So, but Solo is the one where it shows Maul as the leader of the Darth Syndicate, right?
Yeah, Solo's the one that they were supposed to expand on that whole Darth Maul situation, and they never really did it. I don't know why. I think they had some confusion in the writers' rooms, and they decided to go away, and they went with something else entirely.
But to be honest, I think Clone Wars did enough for it, though. Like, obviously, you could have expanded it into, like, real movie form, but I think Clone Wars explained enough.
Clone Wars did plenty with Maul. I agree. But, man, that's such a great character.
Yes, I 100% agree.
What's the series that came after that? Not Clone Wars, but the other one?
Rebels.
Yes, Rebels.
So Rebels occurs after Solo, right?
Yes. Yeah, Rebels is after, like, everything. Rebels is really late in the story because Rebels is...
And it kind of ties into Mandalorian a little bit.
Yeah, so apparently the problem with Rebels is they're gonna say that it's not canon, but they still may pull some characters from there that we love because we're gonna get Thrawn, we're gonna get Ezra, and they're both from Rebels. But they're kind of saying that Rebels isn't really canon, so the events aren't canon, but the characters are.
Gotcha.
So now we are on number 5, which is Rogue One. Another one don't slap me through the tablet.
This is the one.
I have not seen Rogue One, and I did not see Rogue One because from what I was told, this movie was boring.
No, this movie was fun. And even more so, the show that leads up to this movie is now amazing. What is the name of it?
Andor.
Andor
yes.
is so Andor is probably the best written piece of Star Wars material ever.
Yeah. Especially when you realize what they're making.
Right. You're like, holy shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And like, it took them a whole season to get like 2 parts for what they're making. And like, and they're just, and they casted it amazingly. And you know how it ends.
Yeah.
So to have something that's always the hardest thing to write when you know how it's going to end, you got to figure out how to keep people involved, which is why I think the first 3 Star Wars movies are amazing. Not the first ones ever made, but episode 1 through 3. I think they're amazing because we know how the story ends, and yet they kept you engaged. They kept you wanting to see how it happened. That's a harder thing to write. Rogue One is the same. Andor is the same as that. We know how it ends. It ends at the end of Rogue One. We won't spoil it for you, but you should watch Rogue One. Like I said, Rogue One is the one that has the greatest version of Darth Vader we've ever seen, and it explains why the Death Star was so easy to destroy.
It's my brother's favorite one too.
Is it? Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot for sure. All right, moving on to number 4, and this is where I start questioning this list. Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
I can't believe these movies are in the top.
One more spoiler for you.
Ridiculous.
One more spoiler for you. This is indeed the worst movie, in my opinion, that they have made. This is number 9 on my list. I hate this movie.
This is the first of the new ones?
No, the second.
Oh, okay. Because the first one I kind of like. The second one I don't like, but I just like it more than the other two.
Is this the one where Hamilton, when Luke turned into the
Force Ghost? Force Ghost, and which was the only good moment in the whole.
Yeah, I heavily despise this movie. Heavily.
It's a bad movie.
I will not further upon this at all. So let's move on to number 3 because this movie
can't believe it's top 5. That's hilarious.
Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, thing that started it all. This movie is amazing. Who can hate this movie? This movie is perfect. I love everything about this movie.
Stands the test of time.
Raw, fresh blue milk. Yeah, we all need some raw, fresh blue milk.
You just get the startup. You get a couple of backstories. You get these aren't the droids you're looking for. I love it. It's amazing. It's just you get everything you need in this movie to get you hyped for the next movie, which is a letdown. All right, so number 2 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Another doo-doo movie, but it's probably, in my opinion, the best out of the new ones.
Yeah, it's the first one, right?
Yes, and the only reason I say that is because even though it is legitimately a copy and paste of A New Hope, that's the reason why I can give it some respect. Because it literally is A New Hope. What is that? Almost 40 years later?
Yeah.
So
he wanted to pay homage to Lucas, and unfortunately he just made the same movie Lucas did.
Yes, the exact same movie.
I rock with J.J. Abrams, but yeah, this is one of his failures.
Bad Robot.
Now,
yeah, Bad Robot's my shit.
Listen, I am prepared to take every bit of heat for this. I am ready to get slapped around, whatever. This is out of the original 6. This is number 6 to me, as in the worst. In the top 9, it's number 6 exactly. Number 1 on this list, Star Wars Episode 5: The Empire Strikes Back. I don't like this movie whatsoever. You get an entire movie of some dude freezing in the snow, doing this, that, and the other thing. But the kicker that does not make this movie a complete shit show is, "I am your father." It's one of the most iconic lines in all of movie history. It is awesome. It is fantastic. But to me, you sit through an entire, what is this, almost 3-hour movie, something like that, just to get that one line. I can't do it. I don't like this movie except for the very last.
Man, you had the Banthas. He killed the monster at the beginning in the ice. Yeah, this movie was crack. This was the best one, and everyone loved this one almost unanimously.
This movie was a turd.
Yeah, this movie was amazing.
I told you I was willing to take any kind of hate that I got for saying this piece, but that, to me, it was boring. I had a hard time sitting through it. I had to watch it 3 different times because I fell asleep twice.
That's crazy.
For me, I think the biggest thing on The Empire Strikes Back is the expanded universe.
Yeah.
Where you kind of see more of the,
This is where they stretch everything.
Yeah.
They bring you throughout the universe on this one. They introduce you to different lands and creatures, like even more than the first. Yeah, they pretty much, this is what expanded, like, you use the right word. This is what expanded their universe even wider than it already was. You can't get to 3 without this one.
Damn, I was 7 years old when this came out.
I was 6 years away.
See, Coach, you ain't that old.
Oh,
All this shit. All right, so now for the fun part. I want us, the parlay, to give our personal rankings of the 9 episodes. And now this should be, I try to go through that list fairly quick so that this part could be fairly quick. Coach, if you don't think we have time, we don't got to do it. But if we got the time, we could probably run through this very quick because I kind of already got my list fully set. At least definitely 5 of them.
Okay, fire away.
Yeah, that do
All right, so the worst at number 9 for me is, let me make sure I got the right thing here. Yeah, The Last Jedi, episode 8. That's last for me. Followed by The Rise of Skywalker, episode 9 is number 8. And then The Force Awakens at 7.
I'm with you so far.
And then this is where I'm going to lose you. Number 6, The Empire Strikes Back. Number 5, episode 2. That was 5, right? Yeah, 5. All right.
Yeah.
Number 4 gets The Phantom's Menace. Number 3 gets episode 3. Number 2 is episode 4, A New Hope. And number 1, my favorite one, Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
That's how I rate my favorite movies. The brand new ones that came out from 2015 to now, the 3 episodes, 7 through 9, they're at the bottom, but they have their own order because I don't like episode 8. I think everything about that movie that made me feel about episode 5. It was boring. It was a standstill. It was. I'll go away from it.
You don't like story. 5, you don't like story building.
I really, really wish I could enjoy episode 5 like everybody else does, but for me,
he needs the action.
It's so stagnant, and I want more. And definitely, the last 20 minutes of the movie makes up for it, but it still lasts because you got to sit through all that just to get to that. But everything else, I feel like everything else on my list, besides putting 5 at 6, is fair.
It's stagnant only in action, though, because it builds the story the entire time.
Whoever between you guys want to go next, go for it.
So for me, number 9 would be The Rise of Skywalker. Number 8, I think. The Force Awakens. Number 7, The Last Jedi. Number 6, Solo. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not there. My bad.
Yeah, we weren't doing those. Just the
number
9s.
6 is probably number. Whew.
The Force be with you. My sister's hilarious.
I think number 6 is probably going to be Revenge of the Sith.
Fair enough.
Number 5, I will probably say is going to be The Empire Strikes Back. Number 4, Attack of the Clones. Number 3,
The Menace surviving.
Huh?
So the Phantom's Menace is surviving.
Number 3, I will probably say New Hope. Number 2, which one's is episode 1?
The Phantom's Menace.
Phantom Menace, episode 1,
yeah. And then my number 1 would be The Empire Strikes Back.
I think for me, let me see how I got this. Starting from 9, The Last Jedi. Yeah, The Last Jedi is the worst one to me. Then The Rise of Skywalker. Then The Force Awakens.
We got the bottom 3 together. Well, I like it.
Yeah. And then we're gonna start getting different from here.
Completely.
Then I got Revenge of the Sith. I love a good Yoda. I hated Dooku. I was never a Dooku guy. Let me see. Revenge of the Sith, followed by Return of the Jedi, followed by Attack of the Clones, followed by A New Hope, followed by Phantom Menace as my second favorite, and then Strikes Back as my favorite.
You know why Episode 3 is so redeemable for me? I've loved it ever since I was a kid. We have a great gift because of that movie. You know that, right?
Which is what?
Hello there.
Yeah.
And I like General Grievous. I thought he was a great villain.
Yeah, Grievous is. They just gave a robot a bunch of fucking lightsabers.
I know, but it was so crazy playing the dang video games, trying to go against that dude when he started doing the freaking nunchucks with the swords. That shit was crazy.
The video games, he was crazy, definitely, for sure.
Grievous was that dude. I like Grievous personally. I
just hated that character. I was never a big fan of that character, but I get it. Like he's creative to an extent. I just like they made him like half human, half robot. Like I don't know, like they were.
And remember that the Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005, right?
Yeah, they also
I was 9 years old.
Yeah,
so
they also they gave a droid the Force. I was out when they did that.
No, Grievous didn't have the Force.
Oh, in certain
he just used the lightsabers. He collected them from dead Jedis.
I swear, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to look back into that. I swear he had the Force because he was doing
homework assignment.
Yeah, homework. But yeah, all right. Well,
that entire fight scene too. I thought there was just so many good fight scenes within Revenge of the Sith. But yes, that was my topic. Thank you for indulging with me, guys. And crowd, you guys have been awesome for the Star Wars talk.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for the third topic.
All right. Hopefully it doesn't keep kicking me out like it always does when we do these. But we are going to go with 50 iconic movie roles that were given to somebody else.
Look at the flick of the list.
We
let them list, baby.
I'm gonna try to. I know we've been here for a bunch of lists already, so I'm not gonna try to take too long. But some of these are really great. We got Robin Williams supposed to play Hagrid. Oh man, that'd have been crazy. I don't think it wouldn't have worked as good. I mean, he could do anything he wants, but I don't know. That's who we got was perfectly well done. Harrison Ford as Alan Grant in Jurassic Park. I think it would have been better. Yeah, I can see that. Like nothing against Alan Grant, but Harrison Ford just built different. Who we got? We got Eric Stoltz to play Marty McFly in Back to the Future. I've seen this in a bunch of different things where they showed this. That would have been fascinating, but nah, you can't replace Marty, man. Sorry, Stoltz.
Michael J was too hot at that point.
Michael J was on fire. Stoltz was on fire too, but not like Michael J. Not like Michael J. Who we got? Marilyn Monroe almost got Holly Galati in The Breakfast. Oh my God, The Breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh, never mind. I thought it said Breakfast Club. Yeah. I don't know enough about either any of this, except for I know her, but I don't know about any of this to really know how that would have worked out. But this is crazy right here. Tom Hiddleston almost played Thor instead of
Loki.
Yes,
Loki. Yeah.
The thing is, it works so good because he does not look like a Thor. He looks like the perfect cinematic villain.
Yeah, he trickster. He was trickster Loki for sure. Perfect Loki. He's done great work with the show too.
So again, you guys would probably not be surprised, but because he wears green and I like green, that's my favorite villain in the entire MCU.
Heart on the sleeve. Let's go.
Heart on the sleeve, baby.
Angelina Jolie almost played Alex Monday in Charlie's Angels. Look, she can play anything she wants to, and it would have worked, but I don't think it would have been as good because she takes too much attention.
Yeah,
in everything she's in. So I think when you have the Charlie's Angels, you need all three to stand out in their own way, and she would have drew the camera too much, in my opinion. This is crazy right here. Will Smith almost played Django in Django Unchained. I could see. You said you can't see it?
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but at the same time, Jamie did just such a good job that I think we got the right guy.
Jamie Foxx over Will Smith any day.
Yeah, I pretty much agree, especially after the recent shit. Jack Nicholson almost played Michael Corleone in The Godfather. I think he's too crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say that because Michael was actually a really cool, calm, collected character.
Right. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying Jack can't do that. He just never does.
Yes.
He always plays somebody with a twist.
He just adds everything. Like one of my, I don't know if you've ever seen this video. One of my favorite videos is Matt Damon talking about The Departed. And he was like, it's the scene where they go out and they shoot the two people on the beach. They're only supposed to shoot one person. And I guess Jack goes like, man, so we shoot one person. He's like, yeah, but if you leave the camera on, he was like, and then he added to it. And then he kept saying that, but if you leave the camera on, and basically that whole scene became what it became because Jack just kept improvising shit. And so he's a legend, but he's also too crazy for that role of Michael Corleone. Matt Damon as Enos Del Mar in Brokeback Mountain.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. I'll take your word for it. I'll take somebody's word for it. Michelle Pfeiffer almost played Clarice in Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice.
Look, I could say her face would have been easier to look at, but
Bazanga.
yeah,
Zing.
Jodie Foster's in. Let me see. Harvey Winkler almost played Danny Zuko in Grease.
That was Travolta's character.
No way.
Yeah, no, you can't do that without Travolta. You can't do that without Travolta. Who we got here? We got Julia Roberts almost played Leanne in Tuhoy. Leanne
Hell
Tuhoy.
no, that was a Sandra part all the way through. There ain't no way.
Here's the thing. Here's the one thing I'll say. Maybe she would have played it more real because Michael Orr and that family said that Sandra Bullock, she did too much. Yeah, she did too much. That was not how the mother acted. So as much as the part was played well, it wasn't played well to the person. Javier Bardem almost played Danny Witter in Minority Report. Nah, that's a Tom Cruiser. I'm sure he could do it though, because he can do pretty much anything. He's a great actor. Robert Redford almost played Benjamin Braddock in The Graduate. Sure. Again, I'll take their word for it. Sandra Bullock almost played Maggie Fitzgerald in $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, she miserable.
Yeah, I mean, I can see her play anything, but who ended up getting it? I forget who. Oh, Hilary Swank. Yeah, she could have did that. Hilary Swank is mid.
No, she ain't mid. Not for that movie. I thought she did good in that one.
Yeah, Hilary Swank is mid. Kate Winslet almost played Viola in Shakespeare in Love.
I'm taking the word for it.
Yeah. Instead of Gwyneth Paltrow, anything that Gwyneth Paltrow can do, I'm pretty sure
she got an Oscar off that.
Yeah. John Travolta almost played Forrest Gump.
Nah.
Why'd you laugh at that?
Because I would have loved to have seen it, but I'm glad it didn't happen. I would love to see it in like a parody. Yeah, like a parody.
You see, my problem is with this is that it's not that he ain't got the voice for it.
He ain't got the nothing for it. That guy, he's not. He don't have the acting chops.
And he's too big.
Big. I don't think size had anything to do with that character.
No, he's too big because Tom Hanks is like real skinny. He literally looks like Woody from Toy Story. He was perfect for that part.
Yes, but what I'm saying is before that, who was Forrest Gump before Tom played him? You have no idea. So there's no point of reference to say that he needed to be skinny.
And that's the problem with a lot of this list with me is that you're so used to seeing who the original character was and trying to figure out someone else to play that. You don't really know. Go ahead.
Anne Hathaway almost played Tiffany Silver in Silver Linings Playbook.
I'm saying that one.
I have seen it, and
it's a good one.
I think Jennifer Lawrence was better suited. Like Anne Hathaway's clearly the better actress, but
yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence, it just made sense. They work together well on screen. I don't know that.
Plus, Bradley Cooper can work with anybody and make it look good too.
Well, that's the thing. I think him and Jennifer Lawrence, I think they did a really good job. I think with Anne Hathaway, she would have She tries a lot. She tries to steal scenes and
Yeah.
Christina Applegate almost played Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. Yeah, but Reese has just got that energy.
Yeah.
Emma Watson almost played Mia in La La Land. I did not see that.
Never seen it.
Who got it though? Emma Stone? Oh no, she's not replacing Emma Stone.
Why do they always got to compare the two M's? I don't like that.
No, I just think that she went up. They were not comparing. She went up for the job. She almost got it.
There we go.
Let me see. We got Hugh Jackman almost played James Bond.
I would have liked that.
I would have. I think he could have done it, but not instead of Daniel Craig. I just think as his own standalone, maybe he could have done it, but not in place of Daniel Craig. He crushed it. Mel Gibson almost played Maximus in Gladiator. That would have been fascinating. Again, I just don't see him doing better than Crow did.
Aren't they shooting Gladiator 2 right now?
Yes, they are. Who we got here? Sarah Polley almost played Penny Lane in Almost Famous. Did I see that?
I don't have a clue.
Kate Hudson. Maybe. Who we got here? Tom Selleck almost played Indiana. No, we're gonna move right the fuck on.
I get your point here. But either one of them could have done that part well. But Harrison Ford is a classic, and I'm 100% with it.
Get this mustache out of my Indiana Jones. Jessica Simpson almost played Jamie Sullivan in A Walk to Remember. I'm just gonna say hard pass because Jessica Simpson is not an actress.
No.
Not a good one anyway. Let me see. Matt Damon almost played Dan White in Milk. No, I mean, look, he can do anything. He can do anything for sure. But oh wait, it was Brolin's role in Milk. Oh, that role, yes, I guess maybe he could have did. But nah, Brolin was straight. Let me see. Johnny Depp almost played Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. No. He would have overacted his ass off. What were you gonna say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying he can kind of morph into his characters as well.
Look, he's good enough as an actor to do it, but Christian Bale was unbelievable in his role. Christian Bale was so weird that I don't know, like the type of weird that he was. I don't know that that Johnny Depp could have played that. Like. Just even the iconic line, I gotta return some videotapes. Like that shit, I don't know if you get that out of I don't know if you get that out of Johnny Depp. Yeah. Who else was up for it? Also, continue to switch. Everyone from Edward Norton and Leonardo DiCaprio was considered. Man, it's a lot of people that they tried to go for, but I'm glad they stuck with the right guy. Tom Cruise almost played Ren McCormick in Footloose. Instead of Kevin Bacon?
I don't know. Did Tom have the footwork for that?
Nah, man. Kevin was on his shit. Kevin was getting busy with the feet. Al Pacino almost played John McClane in Die. No.
Hell no.
That'd have been terrible. Oh man. I was sitting there trying to think of my best Pacino like impression and do the lines of Die Hard with it, but I couldn't even get there. So we're gonna move on. Sean Connery as Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. I mean,
I can see that.
I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect. Judging by what he said about today's movies, that makes perfect sense. You're not about the journey. You need the action.
He went right here, right now.
Right now.
I just got the Randy outlook on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think they could have just took the fucking Gryffindor and got there in the first movie. But what did Randos? What did they say though? Like it's about the journey. He's like, yeah, I get all that, but
no, Julia Roberts
almost played Annie Reed in Sleepless in Seattle. Who did
know
play
that?
it? Winona was it who ended up playing? Oh, Meg Ryan played it. I do know that movie. My homeboy cried during that movie. I was dying.
What a dick.
Well, it was a sad movie, but it was a first date with this chick, and he blew it because he cried. So I was behind him just rolling.
That sounds like crying after the dude.
Yeah.
I can imagine Will having a freaking Donald Duck laugh going on in the background.
Yeah, it was funny. Matt Damon almost played Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight.
I can see that.
I can see that too, honestly.
Why am I blank? Oh, Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, he was so aggressive. It would have been interesting.
But the death scene he pulled off in The Dark Knight was really good, though.
Yeah, he did do well. When he pulled Dave Dishmulchin's character, when he had him and he was about to torture him, and then Batman came, that scene, that he earned it. He earned his money in that scene. Jennifer Hudson almost played the lead role in Precious. That wouldn't have worked. Like, what was she gonna eat? How much was she gonna eat?
Coach, don't do it.
How much was she gonna eat? Like,
right?
Yeah. We're gonna carry on before I say something stupid. Sir Ian McClellan almost played Albus Dumbledore. Oh yeah, I can see that for sure.
I can see it too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You can put any old man who could act decent in that role because he's bearded up anyway. Bearded up and cloaked up. You don't really need to.
John Goodman?
Yeah, I mean,
he's thinking.
No.
He's thinking.
No. I'm thinking of How You Got There is what I'm thinking of. Britney Spears almost played Allie Hamilton in The Notebook. I mean,
I don't remember who the lead woman was in The Notebook.
It was what's her face?
I almost thought Dear John because I was about to say you can fuck off because that's Rachel McAdams. You ain't fucking with my girl, but it wasn't her.
Played by the role of Allie Hamilton. She was. Oh no, Rachel McAdams. Nah, Rachel's better for that role. Nah, stop that.
Wait, was she in The Notebook?
Rachel McAdams, yeah.
Oh shit! So she was in Dear John and The Notebook. Holy crap!
Yeah, Rachel McAdams is way better.
Don't judge me on chick flicks. I'm married to Jamie. You already know. Leave me alone.
I do what you gotta do, player. Do.
Anything
that shoulder to cry on, you know.
Anything to stay off the couch.
Exactly.
Katie Holmes almost played Annette Hargrove in Cruel Intentions. I'm trying to think of who it went to. It went to Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, Katie Holmes is crazy enough to play that role. Her Scientology ass. Matt Damon almost played Jake Sully in Avatar. I would have much rather that, honestly. Nothing against Sam Worthington, but
I'm indifferent.
He's just emotionless, Sam Worthington. He doesn't really.
Yeah.
He's got
like he has that presence there where I think Matt Damon would have pulled in all the elements of the story.
Matt would have made you feel it. Yeah, Matt would have made you feel it. Jake Sully. By the way, the Way of Water got blasted and it shouldn't have. It was a better movie than it got credit for.
I think it was too.
The most recent one, it was really good.
It was.
Reese Witherspoon almost played Cher Horowitz in Clueless, but it went to who did it go to? It went to that's Alicia Silverstone. Nah, that's her role. Reese Witherspoon been in enough movies like that. She didn't need that one. Liam Neeson almost played President Lincoln in Lincoln instead of Daniel Day-Lewis. We're moving on.
Yeah, anything Daniel Day touches
is Daniel Day's. Tom Hanks almost played Harry Burns in When Harry Met Sally. I am indifferent. Who did it go to? It went to Michael Keaton. I mean, look, Keaton's the man. Oh wait, no. They went Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
I'm sure it probably would have been better with Hanks, but let's move on. Matthew McConaughey almost played Jack Dawson in Titanic. Nah, he'd have been too wordy. I love Matthew to death, but Leo, he's another one. When he gets a role, just let him have it because he's that dude. What we got next? Madonna almost played Crystal Connors in Showgirls.
No.
Was she age appropriate?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter. Moving on. Denzel Washington almost played Detective David Mills in Seven. Ooh, instead of
Morgan? Was it Morgan?
yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Tough to pick between the two.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman did a good job.
Is that the one with the box?
Yeah.
What's in the
What's
box?
in the
What's in the
box?
goddamn box?
What's in the box? Ben Affleck almost played Josh in Clueless. No. Why is Clueless on here twice? This is crazy.
People love Clueless.
I guess so.
I've never seen it.
Me either.
I've seen it. Charlize Theron almost played Roxy Hart in Chicago. Instead, it went to I don't know. What did it say? Oh well, I don't remember. I don't really care. Jim Carrey, top 5 now. Jim Carrey almost played Buddy the Elf in Elf.
Can't like that. Can't like that.
Ooh,
Will Ferrell did his thing.
He went crazy, but Jim is nuts. So
he was the only guy that could have pulled off Eggman in the Sonic movies. So I mean, I got a lot of respect for this guy.
I did not like his take on that. Yeah, unpopular opinion. I did not like his take.
Really?
On Eggman.
I
Yeah,
loved it.
I did not like it.
Who else could have done it then?
I just feel like
Danny DeVito.
I just feel like not him. DeVito would have been it. That is not a bad. Yeah, DeVito could have been Eggman for sure.
Yeah, he did well as the Penguin.
Yes, he did. Nicolas Cage almost played Argon in Lord of the Rings. Vigo needs that. He's too hyped. He got too much energy for that role. Gwyneth Paltrow almost played Roller Girl in Boogie Nights.
Nah.
That's a hard pass.
Nah. She looks too elegant.
Yeah.
Hey, would y'all judge me if I said I've never seen Boogie Nights?
Are you serious?
A little bit. Not a lot.
I went and saw it at the movie 3 times. And I bought the DVD.
Yeah. And that's exactly why he hasn't seen it, because it was back then.
You dick.
He was like, what, 6, 7?
Yeah. I was in college when it came out.
No,
this one is crazy.
No.
I agree. I'm glad they didn't do it. I'm glad Will Smith did not play Neo.
Didn't he take like Wild Wild West or something?
Yes, he took Wild Wild West. And his reasoning was, I just don't think The Matrix has much further to go in it. I didn't think it was gonna. He said I thought Wild Wild West would be a series and would have much more to offer, more movies to offer. Like it's the exact opposite of how it happened. And the number 1 is
hell no.
Al Pacino almost played Han Solo. I'm so glad it didn't go down. That's terrible. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. But yeah, man. So that's that. Had a little fun. Let's go. Boston is right. Jamie, appreciate y'all.
That was a good list. I actually had fun with that one. Well, you're gonna have to find
real
part
good
2.
list, Will.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun to do. I don't know. I just randomly thought about it.
Y'all both had great lists tonight, man.
Yeah, we did a good job, man. Everybody did a good job. The food was good too. Always good with the food.
Fun. Oh yeah, the food was great. We found some sandwiches we all got to try out.
We almost hit 2 hours without 2.
Hey,
crazy.
Look, hey, Cooper didn't wear that jersey, Will.
I told you. So, as a dad, he's not allowed to wear it for the rest of the week.
But I'm a Jimmy Butler fan. What about
I don't care. He's not allowed to wear it.
All right, fine.
Jamie, help me out.
Hey, at least y'all didn't get swept.
Yeah. I did. Even though now that this show's done and we are leaking it tomorrow a little bit, I did say Heat in 5 just so we are all clear here. Anyway.
Anywho, Danny DeVito almost played Detroit detective. Wait, played Detective John Kimball in Kindergarten Cop. Huh? That's funny.
Jesse be knowing the obscure facts, boy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. That's why I be having that's why I approach it with the information that I do, because I was always like growing up debating with him and stuff like that. So
then you can get your fat checked over there. I like that.
Yeah,
work it out. Good tag team.
He be having
but
facts.
Fellas, I'm gonna be late to work because I like hanging out with y'all too much.
I don't get to work now. I don't get to work.
I don't care. This was way too much fun. I had a ton of fun here. Cooper's going to be happy because, this game's going his way. Let's just keep the rock going so I can get my 5-game right. And I said the Lakers got swept. Tune into the basketball show tomorrow. It's going to be insane. We're talking a whole bunch of stuff. I might even shed 1 G tier because my guy that got me into the NBA is retired, but we'll get into that tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Coach will roll your names out for you. Will tell you the MVP.
Yes, I will.
It was a great night, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me as always. I will see you guys both tomorrow. Shout out to the crowd. Shout out to the brand. Shout out to tube.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Take it easy, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Hi, partner. He gave him some music. Gave him the 8-bit music too. The 8-bit. He wasn't even born when the games had those.
I know, right? I was still riding bikes when that game came out.
That's funny, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to everybody that joined tonight. Shout out to Renee, Jesse, Jamie, DeKayla, Chris. If I forgot anybody, my apologies. Man, the support and the love y'all show us, man, is definitely appreciated.
Yeah, man, we love it. It's crazy.
Shout out to the fam too, man.
Yeah, the fam was in here today.
Absolutely.
I gotta go again. I think it's a tie between my mother and Jesse for the MVP. They were both doing work up in here, doing their thing. Appreciate everybody who joined, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Be here for the basketball show tomorrow if you want. Yeah, we're doing big things, man. I think actually we got some cards coming up, so we may have a tap out show. I'm not sure if we're gonna have one this week. I'll talk to Jamie and Wu-Tang Tran, see how that's going, but probably gonna have a tap out show coming up soon because we got some good fight cards coming up.
Yes, and speaking of that, did you see the report that came across today? Crawford and Spence.
Yeah, I did see that. They finally gonna do it, huh?
July 29th, I believe.
Stop being scary, both of them. About
in
time.
Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena.
Spence is getting older, right?
Yeah.
He's in the twilight. It's about over for him.
Yeah.
And Crawford about to end.
This fight is about 3 years too late.
Yeah, that's what boxing does. It's always 3 years too late.
I get you gotta get your money.
Yeah. I just think it's stupid that you can only get your money if you're undefeated or like fighting a bunch of cans first and then it's just stupid. Like build your name and
big business at the end of the day, like it is everything else.
You know what the problem is? They don't have a singular promoter. They have individual promoters.
Yes.
And every individual promoter wants their fighter to be the guy.
Yep.
So they hide them.
Yep.
But if you had just one overall promoter for boxing as a whole, then they'd want boxing to do better. They'd give you the best fights. And then losing wouldn't kill
in all the boxing associations as well.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of problems.
So you can duck somebody. You can hold a belt. Somebody else can hold a belt the same weight class. And you never fight.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But yeah, man, this is always fun. Appreciate everybody who joined. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Sis. Appreciate you, Nate. Appreciate you, Jess. Yeah, man. We'll holler at y'all.
Absolutely. Got something for you. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Thanks for hanging out with your boys, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And I got one more for you on the way out.
He got all the hints.
We are.
That's crazy.